King.
We're gathered here on this occasion to honor ABC on their silver anniversary. 25 years, and this is the very first celebration. Of course, it's the first thing they ever had to celebrate. The success of a television network is its programs and schedule. And there it is. The reason for all this celebration, a thing of beauty and a joy for 13 weeks. Happy Days, Laverne and Shirley, $6 Million Man, Three's Company, Soap, Family, 8 is Enough, Charlie's Angels, Beretta, Welcome Back, Carter, Barney Miller, Donnie and Marie, Sarsky and Hutch, and Love Boat. The #1 network. This is very exciting, except when you consider there are only 3 networks. And let's look at the 3. ABC, CBS, and NBC, all competing in the great rating race. That's comparable to running the Indianapolis 500 with a Hudson, a DeSoto, and an Etzel. We're #1. And it didn't happen overnight. And so on this occasion of the Silver Jubilee, let us go back to where it all began. A touch of nostalgia, an opening of old wounds. The only way we can enjoy the thrill of victory is to go back to the agony of defeat. From Picasso to painting by numbers. The year 1953, the year they began. A year writ large in the book of broadcasting. A year that featured such all-time favorites as the names the same, Mark Saber, Stu Irwin, and a never-to-be-forgotten TV Teen Club. Now, '54, ABC started moving. They brought in a very good friend of mine, Bob Whiteman from Paramount, and he immediately pulled off the programming coup of the year. He outwitted and outbid the other networks for the exclusive rights to boxing from Eastern Parkway Arena. Followed by So You Wanna Lead a Band? And Where's Raymond? And we went from Where's Raymond to Where's Whiteman? The first shakeup begins. ABC brings in a man of vision, a man of dreams, a man, would you believe it, named Chester Whitkin, who immediately cancels Stu Irwin's Space Patrol, and while ABC's fate hangs in the balance, he comes up with Ozark Jubilee. Next, a big year. 1956, Danny Thomas in Make Room for Daddy was limping along in the ratings. So ABC didn't pick up his options. So Danny limped over to CBS and limped along for the next 7 years in the top 10. You can't win them all. Meanwhile, ABC hadn't won one. Chester Whitkins went back to the drawing board and came up with some new concepts. Top tunes and talent. And for the Polish audience, polka go round. Things were developing. There was a trend in the industry. NBC and CBS had hit Western shows. So ABC said, if it's Westerns you want, Westerns you get. In 1 year, they gave us Maverick, Cheyenne, Sugarfoot, Wyatt Earp, Broken Arrow, The Lone Ranger, Tombstone Terror, Zorro, Rin Tin Tin, Jim Bowie, and the greatest Western of them all, Pat Boone. They didn't know what the hell he did. When they found out, they didn't fire Chester Whitkins, they did something worse. They canceled Polka Go Round. But at this point, ABC is getting absolutely arrogant. They allow mediocrity to go to their heads. They signed Frank Sinatra. And at the end of that same year, they canceled Frank Sinatra. After all, they said, Frank Sinatra's nothing without Tommy Dorsey. get rid of Frank, and are you ready? They bring back Polka Go Round. Next door. But for ABC, 1967 was the turning point. They headed straight down. Fear, panic, and indecision set in. With network thinking as it is, when in doubt, cancel. And they canceled. They canceled 32 shows. A season that will go down in infamy. Ladies and gentlemen, the massacre of Madison Avenue. The Little Big Horn of broadcasting. Everything and everybody went. Burke's Law was canceled. Flintstone was canceled. Donnery was canceled. Bill Casey got canceled. Patty Duke's show got canceled. The Addams Family, Ozzie and Harriet, and Jimmy Dean got canceled. McHale's Navy got canceled. The Farmer's Daughter Shindig, Combat and the Rounders got canceled. The Man Who Never Was got canceled. Nothing has been seen since the hordes of Genghis Khan. They were like sharks circling. They canceled everything. They canceled Gomer Pyle, and that was on CBS. They couldn't stop. They couldn't stop. They started canceling days. Thursday goes. Tuesday goes. No more Fridays. The whole schedule. There's a lot of lives on that floor. You know, I've had a lot of fun tonight at the expense of ABC, but I feel that I'm entitled. See, I've been with the network for 7 years, and I feel like family. And so may I congratulate the executives, the artists, the technicians who made this all possible. Leonard, you waited a long time for this party, and you deserve it. But you know, in closing, let us not forget the man who is no longer with us, the immortal Chester Whitkin, who, if he were here tonight, would have said, Nostrovia, a 1 and a 2 and a 3.
Julie Andrews salutes some of ABC's all-time greatest variety shows.